The kind of smile that makes the new.
Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sabrina Marie. This is my first ever YouTube video and I'm super excited. I want everyone to be able to get to know me better. So I did some question polling on my Instagram and these are some of the questions for my Instagram followers. So the first question is, what is your nationality? I'm Dominican. My parents were born and raised in the Dominican Republic. My mom is from San Francisco de Macorís and my dad is from Moca, but I was born and raised in the Bronx, New York. I definitely went to DR a lot during my summer vacations though. The second question is, what should they teach in school but don't? So it's actually my senior year at the University at Albany. Super excited. It's March, so only 2 more months to go and I'll finally be done. My major is Women, Gender, and Sexuality Studies. So within that major, definitely have taken a lot of classes on women's movement and just women that we don't know about in history. And those classes are honestly fascinating. Like one of the classes I'm taking right now is called From Harriet Tubman to Beyonce. And when I tell you, I look forward to going to this class. Like I love this class. It's so interesting. So I definitely wish we learned more about the women who are the faces of a lot of the movements and things that have happened throughout American history, and they don't take the time to teach us that in high school or middle school. So definitely more women in history. The next question is, what is one thing you want to learn how to do? So when you're younger, you spent a lot of your time just riding your bike, going to the park every day. And I surely did that. The bike I had may or may not have had training wheels on it, but I have a scar on my knee from one time that I was outside and I wasn't even riding my bike, but I was running, and when I came, I was just out with the intentions that day to be on my bike. But me running, like, I fell, my knee was gushing blood, like, crazy. So from that, like, I got baby traumatized and I didn't want to ride my bike anymore. And then the second time, the next time after that someone tried to teach me how to ride a bike was in the Dominican Republic. I was over there for the summertime and they sent my bike over there, and my cousin, he took the training wheels and he bent them in. So I was basically riding a normal bike, and he went to teach me in the carretera. So that's basically right on the road when you're about to go into the highway, and it was next to a chicken coop too, where they had chicken fights and stuff like that. So I couldn't, after that I was not trying to ride a bike again. So when I came to college, my friends couldn't believe that I didn't know how to ride a bike either. So they tried to teach me, and let's just say it just didn't go well. So I definitely want to make that one of my life goals, learn how to ride a bike. So the next question is, what is one thing people think about you that's not true? A lot of us have RBF, the case of RBF. For those of you that don't know, RBF is resting bitch face. And I'm guilty to it. I know I have it. It's just hard. I'm not the kind of person that just walks around smiling and laughing. Unless I'm with someone and you're making me smile and laugh, yeah, I'm gonna be kikiing with you too. But I just, by myself, I won't be it's more like a and I feel like it really was brought to my attention in high school, probably around my junior year. I became friends with this girl, love her, and she told me yo, I never wanted to talk to you before. And I was like, why? She was like, cause you just look so mean, you always look like you're tight and stuff like that. And I was just like, well, damn, do a lot of people feel like this then? And since then, a lot of people have still brought it up to me. At this point, it's just, I can't help it. But yeah, a lot of people think I'm mean, but I'm really not, unless you got me tight. So the next question is, if you could live your life again, knowing what you know now, what would you change? Um, I feel like this question gets me a little emotional. I feel like I wouldn't really change anything because everything that I've gone through in my life has made me who I am today, the good and the bad. Um, but I would definitely just appreciate the time with it that I had with certain people like a little more. You just never know when someone's gonna be gone, when someone's moving, things like that. You never know when someone's not gonna be in your life anymore. So I feel like you definitely need to learn to appreciate the people that are in your life at the moment. Hug people a little tighter, love a little more, just be happy in general. The next question is something quirky. Everyone knows my fun fact. Literally in all of my introductions that I ever do, this is always my fun fact. I know how to say the alphabet backwards, and the question that comes with me saying that is, how do you know that? And you know, back in like second, third grade when we used to have like state exams, I would sometimes finish a little bit early, and you know, at that point you just have to sit there and wait until like everyone's done because you can't go anywhere. um so I would definitely just look at like the alphabet that we had up in my classroom, and I would just tell it to myself backwards, and honestly it stuck. Like, I don't know how, but it did. So the next question is, what is one of the worst dates you've ever been on? There are plenty of those. I think the craziest one was my date got arrested. But I feel like that's a story for another time. I honestly think this date was back in high school. For those of you that are from New York City, you definitely know where the Heights is. I was in the Heights with this guy. We went to go get yaroas, which is basically like this Dominican food. You can make it different ways. I think it's basically like, if you think about it in simple terms, like a lasagna. So like they'll have like French fries. You put like meat, like let's say like chicken. You do like a ketchup mayo combo. Put some cheese, like, and you just layer that up. Super good. So we went to get that. We ended up going to the park. The park had a beautiful view of the George Washington Bridge. So, you know, it was a great day. And then it came to the time, you know, we talking, chit-chatting. Tried to kiss me. Literally, him trying to kiss me, it was like a downpour of saliva on me. And I was just like, what is going on here? Like, and then, you know, he kind of backed away, and then he tried to kiss me again, and then again. It was just like, at that point it was like, it was just too much. Like, I couldn't, and I was just like, yeah, no, like, I'm not really feeling this, like. And it just got super awkward, and it was time for like that to end. So never talked after that. Like, it was just so awkward. Like, I can't deal with that. The next question is, who inspires you to do better? So my family overall definitely inspires me to do better. My mom, my mom, she is just such a strong woman. And to think of like everything that she's gone through in her life, her raising like me and my siblings, I love her so much. And like, me wanting to provide for her when she starts, like, you know, when she's in her little elderly stage, like, I just want to do all that I can in order to like ensure that she can, like, you know, retire, like live her best life carefree, not have to worry about working and things like that. So definitely my mom inspires me to do better. Mommy, if you're watching this, I love you. Shout out to you for creating this. The next question is, what are you afraid of? I'm afraid of heights. So for someone that loves to travel as much as me, I'm terrified of heights. Like, even when I be on the airplane, you know, start praying, like everything. I cannot deal with heights. Like, it just freaks me out. I'll still go on roller coasters though. Like, I just find it so much fun, but I cannot do heights. When me, my mom, and my sister traveled to Mexico, At that time, my sister was pregnant. We went to a place called the cenote, which is like a all natural like water pool. And like it was like little cliffs and stuff around it, so you could like jump into it. And my sister wanted to do that, and my mom was not trying to have that. She's like, no, like you can't be jumping from that high, like you're pregnant and stuff. But whatever, my sister found like a little low enough place that she could, you know, dive into. And like the taller spot where everyone, all the tourists were just jumping off from that, like my sister was like, you have to go up there basically. So my mom and me, like, we decided to go. The whole way that we're walking up there, like, I'm like, oh my god, like, am I really about to do this? Like, I don't know right now. Like, I'm scared. And you know, I'm just trying to give myself a pep talk, like motivate myself, like, you got this, just do it, just jump. We got to the top, and me and my mom, I just looked at her like, so we really gonna do this? Because I if it's up to me, we staying right here. um so no lie, it felt like we were up there forever. Like my sister was down, like trying to record the jump and stuff, and like we couldn't. Like everyone kept passing us, like they were just jumping. Like some guy did like a backflip off, and I'm just like, I'm good here. And then at some point, my sister was getting tight, so she told everyone that we were from New York. So all the people at the bottom started saying, "Boo! Like New York sucks. New York this, that," and that got my mom tight. Once she heard that, she just went right off and she jumped, and I was like, excuse me. And once she did that, I was like, damn, like no, I really gotta do it. So I went for it. I chipped my toenail, and I was tight. But it was a great experience, honestly. Like, I don't know if I would ever jump off a cliff like that again, but it was worth the experience to do it. So the next question is, are you single? Ready to mingle? Yes, I'm single. Honestly, I'm not looking for anything right now. Like, I feel like trying to live my best life, finish, you know, getting my degree, and focus on me right now. I really want to like focus on the goals that I have set for myself, career wise, like decide on one thing I actually want to do. So yeah, I feel like if something comes along, it does. If it doesn't, still living my best life. So the next question is your favorite snack. I love snacks. I feel like I always have some kind of snack in my room. My sister always bothers me for this. She's like, you need to have like a little storage bin for your snacks or whatever, because I just love snacks. I definitely love sweets. So my favorite snack is pound cake or the vanilla wafer cookies. I love those. So good. The next question is cold or hot water? I'm gonna assume you mean, do I drink cold or hot water? And the answer is I drink warm water. I used to love cold water, but I don't know, maybe it's because I'm getting old, but I love warm water. Like, I feel like there's just such a different sensation drinking that compared to like cold water that I just can't. So the next question is, where have you traveled? So I've been to the Dominican Republic, I've been to Puerto Rico, I've been to Nicaragua, Cuba, Jamaica. I don't know if I said Mexico. I've been to France, and I've been to Aruba. I just went last summer and it was so much fun. I definitely love traveling, going to new places, experiencing new culture. Definitely love like trying new foods too. So if you have any places that you visited that you think I should go, definitely comment down below, let me know. The next question is, when did you learn Spanish? So when I was growing up, my grandma lived with us, my abuelita, and that's my grandma from my mom's side. And you know, she only spoke Spanish, So a lot of the times if my parents weren't home, like the only form of communication was like talking Spanish with my grandma. So I learned English and Spanish growing up at the same time. The next question is top favorite movie. So my top favorite movie, it's hard. I love scary and like comedy, like movies, chick flicks. Definitely be getting into that. Like I'm an emotional like TV watcher, like movie watcher. Like if I get into a show, like someone dies or some crazy thing happens, like expect me to be bawling out, like have the tissue there, like oh my god, like I can't. I'm that kind of person watching movies and TV shows. That's what I had to stop watching Grey's Anatomy because the way that I would be crying, like you would think that like somebody was dying every day, like. So I would say definitely my top favorite movies would be between Napoleon Dynamite, super funny. How High, the original one, like I love that movie. I could watch that movie every single day and not get tired of it. And I feel the same way like that about Mean Girls. Mean Girls, I could watch that movie every single day and not get tired of it. So out of all of those, I would say maybe How High. Like I just find that movie so funny. Like I watched the How High too. It's funny too, but the first one, like it got me. Like that one's it. The next question is, what's the first thing that attracts you? So I'm 5'6", 5'7", so I think I'm pretty tall. So definitely one of the first things that attracts me is if I see someone tall. Like if I see you 5'11", 6 feet, like ooh, if I could look up to you, beautiful. Like let me look up to you, let me break my neck up there. So I would say definitely like just being tall is one of the things that like first catches my attention. The next question is, how many tattoos do you have? I have 6. I have 6 tattoos. I got my first one when I was 17. So that was my senior year of high school. The last one I got was last June, and I got that one with my mom and my sister. Super cute. The next question is, what's my zodiac sign? So my birthday is April 17th. I'm gonna be turning, my mom was, bothering me about this. I'm gonna turn 23 this year. My zodiac sign is Aries. We're definitely the best. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, getting to know a little bit about me. Definitely comment, like, subscribe. If you want to see anything else, definitely feel free to ask me in the comment section. Turn on the notifications so you're notified when I post up another video. And thank you all for watching.